Alrighty. Just, you're going to see my reaction to here sitting, listening to Elvis, singing, sitting on the dock of the bay. Already watched about 37 seconds, but it's pretty bizarre already. I probably should have done this reaction before I even started the damn video, which would have probably made a lot of sense. As you can tell, I might have had a few too many once again. I'll tell you what though, you can't beat alcoholic chocolate milk. Fucking hell, it's good stuff.
Yeah, this song is for Rosie here. Alright. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Who's running a shit?
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Which is every time.
I got a house in Santa Rosa. Yes, real close to Frisco Bay. Yeah. I ain't gonna be having it here. It's just 1 year away, yeah. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time away. Yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay,
I can listen anytime,
wasting time. That's for Rosie.
You know, I know a girl who's about like 16, pretty long hair, sort of reddish blonde hair, big glasses, very shy. She would fucking kick his ass singing. I mean, honestly, she sounds like, her voice is like, the Italian girl, I forget the name, become very famous as a singer, and she sounds almost identical to her. Lady Gaga, I mean really she sounds exactly like Lady Gaga, and she's 16, and her voice is so good, like, shit, people would pay for it, but here she is, just a nervous, shy teenage girl with big glasses, you know, and you listen to old fat Elvis here and like, she would shit all over him, like, seriously.
I ain't gonna be a having nigger. I ain't gonna waste away, yeah.
I ain't gonna be having an egg, I ain't gonna waste away. Well, I'll tell you something, Elvis. The amount of money you earned is little more than a third of what I would get sitting on welfare for a year. Oh yes, just announced, in case we don't get the Liberal Party back and we end up with a Labor Party. I don't know if it's just for young people or for people in general. And I don't know how much fucking debt they're going to get into trying to do this, but if things don't work out for me, it might almost end up an option. They're going to give out minimum wage jobs. We're going to organise minimum wage jobs for anybody who's been on welfare for any more than a year. I got it in sometime in February. And it's one of the things you're going to do. Organise minimum wage jobs for shitloads of people who have been on welfare for more than a year to try and get them. And I don't know if it's entirely government funded. I assume it is going to be, but or at least government subsidised. But I mean, hey shit, you know, even if it's them working with industry to find minimum wage jobs, it's better than sitting on the arse getting no money while I'm slogging out a box store, and I might as well be working for somebody else. Anyway, even if it's minimum wage, because minimum wage here is more than double what it is in the States. Being a ham and egg or wasting his time. I tell you what, most ham and eggers make fourfold the money, sixfold, eightfold the money he's got. And do you think sitting around beaches all the fucking time, zooming in on girls' asses is wasting time? I think it is somehow.
Living in a van back in Georgia.
We're all in the house.
It's time just ticking away. I ain't gonna be a having nigga. I won't keep on living in the van. Living in the van down by the river. A little more for you guys here. I'm pretty good at that.
Plunk. Puts us straight in the
I ain't gonna be a corporate. I ain't gonna be a corporate slave. Yeah.
Oh, he's embarrassing himself. He's embarrassing himself. He thinks he's being cool and he's just embarrassing himself. We've still got another minute to go.
Wait. Clocking in and out every day. Yeah. I ain't gonna be a corporate. I ain't gonna be a corporate slave.
Well, in Australia, they aren't interested in you being a corporate slave. They don't like people sitting on welfare too much, but are happy if you've got a job and you're a productive person. In fact, the cops won't hit you up so hard if they catch you speeding, especially if you're saying you're going to your job. I'm not joking. I've experienced this. I'd had a beer several hours before, and he's wondering what I was doing, and I was speeding fucking bad. I was in a car that I didn't even own, going, I'm pretty certain it was 140 k's in the 100 zone. I hit the skids, he caught me at 125, and just because he knew I had a job, because I told him I was coming back from work, and he gave me a blooming breathalyzer after I said I had a beer, and, oh, you're close to the limit. No, I had one beer 2 hours ago, I knew I wasn't close to the limit, and he let me off, and like, fucking hell, he could have hit me up pretty bad for doing so fast, but because they have a job, they give you, they give you a break. And if I'd have said I was unemployed, he would have fucking thrown the book at me. They are very suspicious of multinationals over here. And the thing they champion the most is small business owners. They're not interested in you being a corporate slave. They hate you being unemployed. But if you're a small business owner, woohoo! They always are very pro small business over here. The government and even people in general are very pro small business, because you as an individual have showed a lot more motivation by starting a small business. Anyway, back to elvis.
Wasting my life away, day after day.
We're already doing
I'm living in a van.
Right
here in Orlando, and my baby Lisa Marie, and I'm just living free, yeah.
Living free of the generosity of all the suckers. Okay, continue on.
I love my baby.
Oh, God.
Lisa Marie.
I better root it up the exhaust pipe.
Yes, all you having niggas. I'm living free.
You're living dependent on having eggs. You're not living free. You're living dependent on other people handing you money. In which case, as I said, if you're over here, you would have made threefold sitting on fucking welfare as what you've been donated. Wasting his life away. Oh, God. comments are great. As usual. Woo! I don't wanna be a hamburger, living on donations on Flatler Street. Oh, I don't wanna be in the leaky reed, living on donations. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time renting car parks and jerking off my life away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time with beach pervert videos. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time renting away. He's sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.